Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. That weekend is in sight, and we have got a fabulous Throwback Thursday for you guys today. I'm so excited. It is just incredible. We have honestly taken a favourite collection of ours, slashed the prices, so you guys at home are going to get a real hefty bargain. So we can't wait. Do stay tuned for this incredible Throwback Thursday that we have for you. How are you guys this morning? Hopefully there is a little bit of sunshine wherever you are. It's looking okay here in Preston, but it's always okay when we've got fun crafty goodies to play with. Producing our show this morning is the wonderful Emily. Good morning. I'm ready to craft for us this morning with our incredible Throwback Thursday. It is the lovely Natalie.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm ready to craft.
I'm so ready for you to craft. I can't wait to see your demos. You weren't here this morning, but guys, wowzers. The truck that pulled up this morning, Nat, it's here. We are literally going to get some goodies back on for you within the next few days, back early next week. They are currently in huge pallets and boxes, millions and millions of craziness, but the end is in sight for our Premier Craft Tools. Okay, let's just roll with Win It Weekly, guys. Okay, we have got a fabulous prize. Oh my goodness. I was saying when I did the show with Rachel, how fun these are just to sit and spend an evening colouring these in, bringing them to life. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they?
It's really nice. I think the artwork is perfect as well for you to colour in. The designs on the cardstock are beautiful, which means you can do loads of techniques on there rather than sort of spend all the time colouring them in. It's just such a great thing, and colouring is so therapeutic.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It can just completely change your mood, so it's a great sort of thing to have in your stash.
Absolutely, 100%. 4 topper sheets and 4 coordinating cardstock are beautiful Prism Garden Party colouring toppers. I mean, just look at the card models on here, absolutely stunning. It's worth $19.99, and we have got 5 lucky winners this week. I love it when we have loads of prizes to give away, and we are giving those away in tomorrow's show, so there is not much time, guys. So like, share and comment and get your answers in to the following question. In March 2022, which oldest recorded town became the UK's newest city? Was it A, Colchester, B, Blackpool, or C, Canterbury? Let us know, guys. Are you getting your answers in already? Oh, love to see it. Absolutely loads of you coming in to win this incredible prize. Nat, do you know the answer?
I didn't know the answer actually, and what I thought it was, it isn't. So
okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a sneaky surprise, I think.
I think so. I don't think you'd think of any of these being cities, but no. I think that's the thing with new ones. Like, they're like, oh yeah, of course. So let us know what you guys think at home. Okay, we're ready. We're going to dive straight into our incredible Throwback Thursday. So we have up to 80% off an absolute hunky-dory golden oldie, an absolute blast from the past, and we're going to be getting loads of inspiration from Natalie with this one. So it is time to have a look at what our Throwback Thursday is. If you've been on the website, you might have seen this already. We are throwing it back to a Woodland Story birthday surprise. This is the most beautiful kit. We did an original one and it was so popular, we brought it back with this wonderful celebratory theme with all the gorgeous animals that you know and love from a Woodland Story. You get this fabulous inspiration sheet if you want to take a bit of inspo from any of these cards or make your own. It is completely up to you, but they're really fabulous to keep for all your layouts. It's $11.99, guys, for 8 Matastic topper sets. They're so adorable. They're absolutely stunning. They just look like they're straight from a fabulous little fairy tale. Those wonderful stories that we all remember. So much nostalgia in this collection. You get the bunnies, the mice, the rabbits, the squirrels, absolutely everything. Perfect for kids' birthdays or anyone just particularly young at heart. It really has such a fun theme. So you get the animals here. Gorgeous array of toppers on here, foiled in that rich gold, which goes so perfectly. You've got Happy Birthday and enjoy your day. You've got cupcakes, balloons, presents throughout here. Look at that border strip, so handy. Absolutely love it. And because it is matte-tastic, it obviously gives it that vintage rustic feel, but it also allows you to add any of your mediums on there, whether that is inks, glimmer mist, pens, absolutely whatever you want on here. I mean, again, look at this foiling. You get the cardstock to match as well. I would be definitely fussy cutting those presents, making a really awesome little stepper or a panel with those. It's going to look gorgeous, and obviously you get the confetti there at the top, so it's just absolutely stunning from every single angle, of course. And you get this one again with the bunting. It's got those sort of vintage wallpaper patterns throughout there, and the most delightful colour palette. And you're going to get 2 of each, so if you want to batch make, what an amazing kit to do that with. Again, if you're making to sell, it's really worth stocking up when we do these Throwback Thursday shows, because it keeps your costs down.
Yeah, it does. And I think everyone is just going to fall in love with this collection, just like we do, because it's the illustration of this artwork that really draws you in, and it's just so sweet and delicate, and we have all of our favourite sort of characters running through this collection. It's
absolutely
just adorable.
It really is. I mean, how can you not fall in love with these little guys? Look at their little faces.
Cute. So adorable.
Just look at this little mouse stood on his chair, stacking up his presents. He's having a great day. They're just absolutely awesome. Again, you've got that happy birthday one. No characters on this one, so you can add those with your stamps, or you can fussy cut them, whatever you want to. You can add any characters. Really make that into a lovely birthday party scene. Again, think about party bags and decorations for kids. It's absolutely going to be wonderful for that as well, especially with it being such an incredible value. We get this one as well. This one is our squirrel surprise. How pretty is this one? You get her all dressed for the birthday bash. You get the little Mrs. Squirrel there at the top there, birthday girl, birthday surprise just for you. The lovely, wonderful rocking horse there, and then that bunny with that corally peachy pink. It's absolutely gorgeous colour. I love that. So nice, especially for this time of year as well. And again, look at the foiling on that. Absolutely beautiful. On that sort of like, it's almost like a fleur-de-lis pattern. It's absolutely stunning, really gorgeous. You get that damask there in the background. Really nice to fussy cut this one as well. You can just use your trimmer to cut these L shapes, so then you just have to cut this little bit out as well for you if you want to do a bit of fussy cutting. And again, we've got another one that's great.
Such a great collection.
Isn't it?
Set, yeah.
Absolutely stunning. It's so great for fussy cutting if you love that. Or you can just chop into this cardstock. Obviously it is our matte-tastic 350 GSM, so you can be just scoring it in half for your card blanks. The birthday bears, how cute are these little guys? Look at him, he's got his little balloons and his streamers there. They're so cute. Time to make a wish. You've got the birthday cake on there, birthday boy. I love this one again. Really nice family scenes here. Just look at them having a little snuggle on that armchair, sharing a little piece of birthday cake. It's super sweet. And oh my goodness, this is one of my favourite cardstocks in the whole collection. I mean,
edge to edge confetti foiling.
What could be better than that in those beautiful colours? So good. Again, you can be adding your characters on top of this. It's absolutely stunning. And then finally we have our wonderful last piece of printed cardstock with that fabulous little bear character on there, absolutely surrounded by confetti, living his best life. I love that rich navy as well.
It's really nice, the colours in this one.
So nice, so nice, really vintagey. Okay, and we also, I've just seen the price on these. Nat, have you seen the price on these?
Oh wow,
£1.99
for 36 inserts. Emily, how much is that per insert?
£1.99 divided by 36. Let's go. Let's do this. Beautiful, muted, gorgeous inserts that are going to finish. If you're not buying 2 of these and stocking up, you can, I mean, some of these you can use as background papers. They're absolutely gorgeous. Just for a really nice soft finish, really pad out your collection, saving you £1.99.
It's crazy.
5 pence. I mean, what can you get for £1.99? Absolutely nothing. A loaf of bread sometimes costs £1.99 now.
My loaves of bread cost £2.40.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. We used to go for like a cup of coffee. Now it's a loaf of bread. Yeah. That's how things are getting, guys. £1.99 for those incredible inserts. Honestly, 36 of those, 3 of each design. Just absolutely look at the wadge that you're getting in there. So handy to complement your collection. Okay, now are we going to go for a demo?
Yeah, we're going to use that gorgeous the bear topper set, because I love this topper most of all. It's just delightful. So we're going to pop that out of here. And I'm also going to, I'll come back for my scent mix. I'm not sure what we're going to use yet, but with our cardstock we're going to do a little bit of trimming out here. So I am going to cut out my border strip from here, and then we will fussy cut around our lovely bear. So let's just take that up to there. I'll get my knife and we're just going to go around with our knife down to that point, and then I'm going to bring it back up. I'm going to go around these balloons, just keeping in as much of that confetti as we can do when we're bringing this out. So just trim that section there, this little bit here. Now we're going to create like a fancy fold card here. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to mat and layer it, mainly because I know that when I'm cutting this out I'm going to be removing some of the cardstock, so I want to be able to make the most out of it. So I thought if I lay this up onto some mirri, that's going to help to make my cardstock go further.
Nice.
So let's just go around this side of our bear now. And that should pop away really nicely from our cardstock. So just maneuver that around.
There he is.
And then there you go, you've got your fun bear. So let's bring in our trimmer now. And I'm going to cut this piece to just under the 5. And then I'm going to cut this to 2.5. So we've got that piece there, and then we need to be really clever about this. So I think I'm going to do 1.5 instead.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do 2.5 from this, because then I will just get it out of this piece here, and I've not sort of used, this is now, we're not going to use that piece. So I've got 3 panels that are all full size that are going to fit really nicely. Ooh. So this I just took slightly under, so I'm going to do the same with these again. Now I could have done this earlier and it would have helped out a little bit more with how big we could do them, but I wanted to just make sure that I could cut it all out first. So again, 2.5, we're just going to go 2 notches under that one, and then let's bring in some mirri. So we want to cut our mirri to 7 by 10, not 10, so we want to do 7, so we're going to do 5, then we're going to add our 2.5 on, which is 7.5, and then we've got a 1.5, so that's going to bring it to 9. Now that should be perfect, and then I can bring in this little guy, and we're going to trim him. We'll leave him because I'm not sure what we're going to do with him just yet.
Okay, he's sitting there waiting patiently.
He's going to wait and see when his time to shine comes. So scoring that at 5, and then scoring that at 1.5 is 6.5, and then you have your 2.5 inch gap. So then we can just mount in and valley fold this little piece here so that sits nicely on that bottom section like so. You can also, if you want to, have it the other way around. I'm not sure which way we're going to go with this, so we're going to leave it like this first of all, but in some way we're going to have this on the bottom panel on here. So let's start layering up our design, and then we can come to popping that on the bottom. Now these pieces are slightly smaller than they need to be, which is why we've cut out that border, because we can place that back in and we can finish off that design. So I'm just going to tape up all of my panels. So add in as much tape as we can onto those. We're going to start off with our largest one and pop this in the center, leaving a nice equal edge all the way around here. So just focusing on those on the top and the two sides, because we are going to bring in that bottom section a little bit more, and then you just want to repeat that the whole way down. So because we've added score lines in, that's why you want to make sure that these panels are just slightly smaller so that it still folds really nice and neatly on your card. So let's add that one in. Going in with our final piece now.
And you just get that really gorgeous like continuation of that bunting, don't you? It's so nice.
And you still got that gorgeous gold mirror sort of just going over all the edges of your cardstock here. So just pulling that in there so that fits really neatly on there. And then we've got that design, and I think we are going to go sort of like outwards here. And I want to pop him on there, so I might just trim him off slightly on this little piece here. So let's just pop that over. I'm going to take off sort of, let's go to there, just on that bottom section. Now there's two ways that I can do this. I can place my gorgeous image on here, and then I can sort of layer this up so it sort of stands over the top and creates like a really nice sort of fold in my card. Or we can do it so it's all flat, so it sits on these panels. And I think we're gonna, let's score it. So I'm gonna score it, or should we just trim it? It might just be easier to trim it. Let's go for trimming it. So I'm gonna go to the edge of my little guy here, and then we can flip that over, because I want to make sure, I'm gonna measure it on this side, just line it up to that center point. I want it to be 2 under that 2.5. I'm just trying to fit his whole leg in here, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to cut out that image. We kind of want to have him on the whole side, so let's just go and make sure that we're right with that. There we go. So that's going to match up really nicely with that panel. This piece we need to cut to just under the 1.5, so we can trim that down, and then our other piece needs to be just under the 5, so we can trim that away as well. And our panels now will fit really nicely on there. I am going to bring in a little bit of dimension though and add foam pads onto here. So just adding those across this section here. We'll place these along our card, and then this little guy we will stick up so he's sitting really nice and proud.
Yeah, he's the birthday boy
on our card here. So we'll pop him onto our card first, so we've got him nice and proud on there.
Oh, he looks so great with that dimension
off that card. Make sure that that's squished down a little bit more. And then this piece you could have flat if you wanted to, because it is going to sort of bend in, but it is also going to give you a really nice sort of look on your card. And then this panel, I'm not sure whether to stick it on after or before. I think before. So just placing that on there, popping that down so you've got that nice equal line now, and then we can stick our gorgeous image on. So we're going to go in with our largest frame first. I'm going to leave my middle frame out of this one. There's loads of other items coming up on the show. There's some gorgeous parchment which you could place underneath here. There is. Loads of beautiful elements. I'm just going to run my tape around the bottom section of my frame here, and then I'm going to go in with my strips. Now, do I have any skinnier strips? I do, they're here. Let me swap that out for these, and these ones are perfect because they're going to move all the way around my cardstock here. So I've just popped the tape at the bottom section because that is going to sit where we have popped our panel on, so you want that to sit nice and flat.
Nice.
If we added foam pads on, you could do that. You'd have to just make sure you double up on the top section, so
to go over your border.
Enough dimension on there. We are going to go quite towards the top of here, bringing that image in quite nicely on there, making sure that my sides are nice and equal, and then we can stick that down. And then with our main topper, let's go in with our big rectangles, and I'm going to double up my foam pads on here. So add in that on there. And then this can sit really nicely in the center. And then we just need a sentiment. So I think for this one, we're going to go with a very happy birthday.
Oh yeah, there's loads of puns in this. I forgot to say that.
Do we want to go with another one? Let's go with birthday boy as well.
Cute.
Because I'm putting that one up there, I might switch my corners and place this here, just so it equals out a little bit. So let's just trim off some foam that's going to sit really nice and snug behind my circles.
Amazing. So good to have you guys joining us. Janie Dunk says, I am just loving this bear card. Me too. Isn't he such a cutie? Anne Richards got this in one of her goodie boxes a while back. So maybe you want to make this card.
There you go.
I love that Nat. Oh,
it's just really, really sweet. And again, you can fold this the other way as well. So if you want that guy just poking into the back section, you can do. But I think he is just gorgeous, just sat there nice and proud on the front.
Cute? And just like you say, the artwork, just his little expression, he's just so happy, isn't he? Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Natalie. Okay, we have got a couple of card mates to show you. We've given Emily a little bit of a challenge to find something, because this is a little throwback. We've had to sort of go in the archives for this one, but we've got the most beautiful cards for you to show you. Absolutely stunning. We've got them chopped into panels, using that same cardstock as Natalie, but doing it as this like sort of swing card with that parchment. It just goes to show how many different styles you can make with this collection.
So many different cards.
Absolutely, whether you're just keeping them nice and flat, whether you're doing a bit of fussy cutting, whether you're doing your funky folds, it will suit absolutely everything. We've got this one as well with the two corners cut on here, Let's Party. Absolutely gorgeous, and that topper is just tucked in between that fussy cutting on all of those layers to give it some more dimension. Again, we've got this one using the same topper as Natalie. Oh my goodness, this one's really fun. Just cutting out that aperture into that frame and having him still the star of the show. He's been cut out as well. Absolutely gorgeous, and with those inserts as well, and with those being $1.99, how could you not be grabbing those to match and making this beautiful card? It's absolutely stunning. We've got this one as well, utilising a tag pad with a bit of decoupage. It's nice, isn't it? Gorgeous bit of decoupage on there. And again, just using up those bits of cardstock, so you can gut that last one out as well for you. But okay, let's show you some of the extras, because we have shown you a little sneaky hint in some of those card makes. We've got the tag pad, guys! I mean, I love these anyway. I love it even more that it's £3.99.
£3.
£3.99. Isn't that incredible? 48 tags in here. This is ridiculous, guys. Come on. Again, it's got Matte-tastic, so it's going to go with your cardstock, your toppers, etc. if you are squeezing it onto that card kit. Again, if you want to add any of your mixed media finishes, little bit of landscape orientation there, just to give me a, just to throw me off a little bit on this Throwback Thursday. And
again,
sure
you're awake, Becca.
I know. It is, I'm trying. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, we've got this gorgeous birthday bear. We've got, oh, I love her, little Mrs. Puddle Duck there. Absolutely beautiful. So charming, these characters. Again, you've got the little boy there with his rocking horse and all his presents. Absolutely beautiful. So you're going to get 4 of each of these, and the 300 GSM. You get the holes already punched out, as you can see. You just literally pop your pokey tool or a drawing pin or something, get that out, thread your ribbon through if you want to, or you can like pop a gemstone over it or something if you want to. Again, it'd be really nice like hanging. Again, you could thread these all up and make bunting.
You could make bunting from them. That would be so cute for a little birthday party.
Absolutely.
You can do you remember when Kat used to make her little gift bags?
Oh yeah.
With these, so you could do that for like parties as well. I mean, at this price, I'd be adding a couple in, and doing as many different sort of variations as I could think of. With this, because it's such a good price and they're so useful.
They really are, aren't they? Absolutely.
For presents as well.
Yeah, even outside of crafting, they're just so handy for your presents, especially if you are making the card to match. It's just going to all finish perfectly. Absolutely beautifully. And then that last one, again, I love that we've got ones like this. Again, no characters, so you can fussy cut some of the other ones out and pop them on, or just use it maybe with your other collections, maybe your stamps and papers that you've got that aren't this kind of theme, but just would look so good with just a normal kind of like birthday cake, balloons, cupcake presents, all of that kind of thing. So 48 lovely tags, all bound in a really handy little pad, so you can just pop that in a drawer, a little storage box. £3.99, another absolute crazy bargain. Oh, and then we've got this. Natalie did say we had this on the show, and it's just stunning. Our Parchment, £4.99, again another absolute bargain. This should be £9.99. This should be the best part of £10. We're going less than a fiver on this, guys. Look at this incredible Parchment. It's got that wonderful kind of translucent feel, so it just gives you that really subtle look. Let's bring that card back in that had this Parchment.
I think the Parchment for this collection is one of my favourite Parchments we've ever done.
Me too, absolutely. You can pop it behind your frames, you can pop it behind your panels like this card. Just bringing it in for that just sneaky little hint makes it so elegant and luxurious. Parchment, again, if you're making to sell, oh my goodness, pop another 50p a pound on your cards if you're bringing this in, because it is so special. Again, look at this navy one with the balloons, absolutely delightful. Really stunning. It's got that gorgeous bit of texture as well that you get with Parchment. Absolutely beautiful. 16 112 GSM sheets of printed Parchment. Again, you could just use this as backgrounds. Just make sure you put your adhesive wherever you're covering it with, maybe your tags or your toppers, and then that'll hold down really nicely with that. Adhesives to use, you can pretty much use anything, can't you? Tape's obviously great.
I think with the designs on here as well, it's really forgiving. But if you're wanting sort of like a super strong grab straight away, tape always, but glue dots are going to work great on here. Red liner tape, your construction glue as well, if you're a construction glue fan, works amazingly with our Parchment.
Absolutely, yeah. So you're going to get 4 different designs. So you're going to get the balloon, you're going to get the beautiful rich green sort of, like I say, wallpaper kind of print with that, like I say, it's like a fleur-de-lis pattern, very cute, very vintage. You're going to get the pink confetti, perfect for all those little birthday princesses, and then you are going to get the all over parcels. Again, you could find a place to sort of fussy cut this, like in and out, weaving into those presents. Absolutely gorgeous. Get your scissors in there. So that is £4.99. Which is just amazing, saving £5. It's half price on that.
Such a good deal,
isn't it? It's wonderful. You can really be treating yourself with this Throwback Thursday offer that we've got on for you. And then finally we have our stamps. I'm sorry, again, another absolute pocket money price, £1.99. Loaf of bread money, guys. This is what we're talking with these. And these are just the cutest stamps ever. I mean, this one here is our Little Miss Nutkins one, that gorgeous squirrel. Let me turn it around so you can see her in all of her glory. And you get that bunting as well, which is 2 separate stamps, so you can pop that wherever. Makes absolutely gorgeous panels, backgrounds, anything like that. And again, just a really handy one to be using with your other collections. You can't go wrong with Happy Birthday bunting. It's going to be so great with and without these characters. 3 stamps on there for £1.99. You could be adding some, you know, kind of really experimenting. We did one with some really nice glossy accents on those balloons.
Oh yeah, that would look really nice.
Really nice to make them look really full. We've got this one as well, Master Flopsy. Oh, how cute is that? I mean, look at that sentiment, a really nice big one, again, that you can be using outside of this collection. Again, you've got that balloon stamp, so I could again see that working with this one to make like a fuller bunch of balloons, maybe experimenting with a bit of masking on there. And again, your absolute star of the show is Master Flopsy. Look at him,
my favourite image
adorable
ever.
Me too. He is just so sweet. He's got all of his parcels ready to go. We have the wonderful Mr. Bear there, so you could be recreating that card that Natalie did with your stamps. Again, you could be fussy cutting him, popping him on some foam pads, and you've got the sentiment there, to someone very special. I absolutely love the typography on that. It's so nice, absolutely classic. And then finally, we have Mrs. Squeak. Again, I just love her little face. Look, that cupcake's nearly as big as her.
I know.
And again, you've got your little present there and the sentiment, make a wish. £1.99.
It's crazy.
Isn't it just? I mean, you know, you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, just under by the time you take the pence off. Less than a tenner for 4 of these, well less than a tenner for all 4 sets of these. That is incredible. And again, you can be building those up to make cards just like this. I mean, how sweet does she look coloured in? Isn't it gorgeous? This is from
lovely.
It is, it really is. Just those colours, just nice, soft, delicate ones. Using every single piece of that stamp set. You've got the present on the sides of the border, you've got the sentiment there repeated, and then again just some die cuts to create that gorgeous little frame. Again, you could be making these into party decorations and stamping straight onto like party bags. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, that present so handy for all of your crafting, just on a little bit of Matastic. It's beautiful. I absolutely love that. Okay, I think we're going to get demo number 2 in.
We are.
We are.
So for this one, I'm going to focus on the tag pad and the parchment.
Gorgeous.
We're going to bring in maybe a few sentiments from the kit.
Yeah.
So for this one, we're going to make a 7x7, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. So let me get my card blank. So my card blank's ready to go. It's already got the score in, but we're not actually going to score it there. What we're going to do is bring in our tag pad, and let's have a look at the size of this. So this is about 5 in height here. So if I bring my scoreboard in, and I sort of score at 5 on one side, and then we're going to score it at so like 7 on from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 12. So it fits really well on here. You've got all of that space in there. So now we're going to have a 5-inch front, and you've got that sort of 2-inch section here. Let's just move that along and make sure that score is nice and tight on there, and then we can just fold these bits of our cardstock in to make this gorgeous sort of shape here. Now what I want to do, because I do want to have a little bit of space within here now, is I'm going to line up my gorgeous image onto here, and I'm just going to mark it with my pencil. So let's pop that on there and mark it with my pencil just where those straight edges start to come in.
Okay, yeah.
And we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do exactly the same with this side. So you are going to have a smaller edge on here as well. So just marking that on each side, and then we'll bring in, are we going to bring that in first? We're not going to bring that in first. We're going to use this again, because if I cut it, I'm going to take the whole, well, you could do it either way. Let's just cut it, actually. It will make sense.
Okay.
Because we can just
layer
those on. You can cut around it if you wanted to here, so that you had more strength, but I think we'll be fine.
I think
so. Let's trim that off as well, and just want to measure that. So that's just 1 there now. So now we've got that nice space with a little panel throughout there. So I'm going to cut my other bits and pieces to size now. We've got some gold mirri that we're going to bring in. So we need a 1-inch panel. We need a 5-inch panel. Oops. And we're going to trim those down to 7. So let's just trim those bits and pieces, and then we will come back to do the middle in a moment. We're going to bring in our parchment.
Gorgeous.
And I'm going to trim that to 2 notches below the 5 and 2 below that 1 as well. Just making sure that's nice and level, because that is going to be pesky and move. Just pushing that in on there. And then again, we're just going to cut this down slightly smaller than that 7-inch, so we've got that nice gold edge on this. Let's bring our tape in now to stick this on, and I'm going to go in with my sort of 3mm tape on here, so just popping that on those edges.
I think with busy patterns as well, like you say, it's very forgiving.
Yeah, it's very, very rare that you can see your tape when you're popping it on like this, because it's such a detailed design that it sort of tricks your eye anyway.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't show up that the tape markings on there as much. So let's pop this on here, especially because when we add it to our mirror as well, it's such a reflective colour to be placing this on, and it just highlights all of that sort of light space within your parchment, and it gives it such a different look straight away.
It makes all the colours look so much stronger on there, because you, like you say, you've got that reflective surface behind it.
It's absolutely stunning. So we'll trim, take these off, pop this onto here, making sure that that's nice and straight.
So nice. It's so nice to have a little mini masterclass, because parchment is something we get asked about quite a lot. So it's kind of nice to demo it in this way. Don't be don't be intimidated by it. That just looks absolutely flawless. And give it a go.
Adding it onto sort of different elements like this, it gives you that confidence as well, because a lot of people think, well, what can I use it for? And there's so many different ways, but using it as like a paper or a cardstock to mat and layer onto an image really does make it look so amazing sometimes. So my gatefold is going to open this way just because of the artwork, so I want to make sure my presents are all the right way round.
Yeah.
Don't want any upside down presents.
No, let's not.
And again with this one, oh, I forgot that I trimmed this down smaller. Oh, this is a pain. Let's just take that to there, and we'll just have to forget our mats and layers for this side, and we'll just trim it straight down here with our element here. So just lining that up on there, and we'll just trim off that section, because I totally forgot.
Oh, you took the backing off the tape as well? Yeah. Of course, always.
Let's get my scissors, because that has cut through the mirror now. We just need to just release that parchment from there. There we go. So you've got that nice design now on both sides. So for the inside, I didn't know we had those inserts.
Do you want one?
Yeah. I will steal any actually that I think will work. Maybe like a bluish one.
Okay, I'm going to pass you the pile and then you can decide.
Oh, we could go with yellow actually. That yellow is going to work quite nicely. Let's go with the top one. So we'll just trim this down to a little bit smaller than that 7x7, so it fits in really nicely, and keeping that edge sort of on our card as well. And it gives it a little nice touch, because obviously you can see some of the inside of this card. So let's place that on here. And I thought, because we're doing a gatefold, it might be nice to add in a little bit of an extra touch to our sentiments. So let me just pop this in place. I think that's perfect. Stick that on there, and I'm going to use one of our trim knees from our Happy Birthday, And we're going to go with the fun one here that says, sending you dancing, confetti popping, cake filled birthday wishes.
Oh, that one's perfect for this.
And I'm going to trim this down to, let's do it at 3x4, because then it's more of like a sort of topper image on here, and you can really follow those handy guides that we get on the back of this to make sure that your design is nice and central within that space.
Oh, I know, it's the best.
So I think because we're going to mat and layer it, I want to also, I'm going to pop it on this side. I want to pop it on a little bit of mirror just to give it a nice finish.
Yeah, that's
tiny bit too small.
Gorgeous.
So let's just pop it onto here.
Well, everybody is loving the parchment as well. Tanya says she usually uses it on her 3D projects. It looks so great in like a little box lid, yes, or a lining. Claire Alcott says, how vibrant does it look on the gold mirror? I know, it totally changes it up.
Gives it such an incredible finish when you like layer it onto gold or silver. But then even think about all of our crazy mirror colours in our mirror mega mix, like going onto pinks and blues, how it's going to transform the designs that we have. So that's going to go on there, and I'm also going to be a bit cheeky and pop it on to some foam pads. Let's just stick this over here like so, and then we're going to bring this image and add it on here, another image and add it on there, so it ties together quite nicely. Now for this design I have got this image again, and what I want to do is I fussy cut out the whole of these guys, but I want to then cut out the bunny again. So just going to go around this present, and you can be really quite particular with your fussy cutting. We don't have to sort of make sure we've got all of those ribbons and bows on and that everything's sort of together really nicely. We can just trim, because no one's going to know. We can just trim around where we feel comfortable, just removing those bits and pieces, and you can keep all the additional elements that are on this, because you could use this on your cardstock to make like a whole birthday sort of celebration with all the different characters on. So don't worry about the fact that we are trimming these out. I'm just going to cut around that one there, and then down.
Oh, this is such a great comment from Hayley. She says, I have this kit, I enjoy making it, and I still have some left over. Needed some new ideas again. This was just what I was looking for watching you guys.
Perfect. That's what we're here for.
That is what we're here for. We absolutely love it. Yeah, if you're treating yourself to this today, you can get all this inspiration, or if it is something you already have in our stash, again, you can just get even more ideas for it.
Okay, so before we stick these on, what I want to do on this piece of scrap that I've got here is draw around this design, because we are going to use this on our card. So I'm going to go a little bit higher than I know I need to.
Yeah.
Let's butt it up to that bit as well, so we don't have to cut that bit out. And then just take a pencil and draw around the design. Now you can use our dies for this, because obviously we have our dies available. I'm just going to take that bit out now and just draw in where I want to hole punch that, and then I'm going to go in with scissors just for ease and cut around this design here. You could use another tag pad, because we only need sort of this top section of the die. You don't have to use this, you could just sort of put some ribbon through a panel, and that's going to work really nicely. But I just think it's such a fun way of using your tag pads, especially when you have landscape ones like this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just cut around that section again, and then any sort of pencil markings that you can still see, we can come in and remove those. Do I have a screw hole punch? I gave mine to Anne-Marie, didn't I? I don't have it here. I know what we'll do instead. Let's move all of this out of the way, because we don't need our scoreboard now, and it's just in the way.
Bit cumbersome, isn't it?
We're just going to use our craft knife, and I will just cut around here. But if you've got your screw anywhere hole punch, absolutely get yours out and get using it. So a little more. That's going to pop out really nicely on there, like so. And then we can stick this on. So I'm going to go with this image first because it's the main image, and let's go in with our foam pads. I'll get a big handy bunch.
Yeah, perfect.
And we just want to make sure that we're sticking this on the sides which aren't going to overhang, so all of these flat sides on here. So I'm going to place this one on first of all. Let's just pop out this as well, placing this nice and centrally in the middle. You can line that up on your mat if you want to, so you can make sure that that is going where you want it to be, like so. And then we're going to bring in our other panel. Let's see if this will fit on here. It will, won't it? So I'm going to just line that up the opposite way around, and then what I can do is really nicely see where they need to go. So just pop in that again on there. My last one there, and then we will trim this off our card when we've got that placed down. So that is going to match up really nicely with your image. We can use our big scissors for this now, just to cut along this side. So just relieving, got some foam pad on there. I'm going to have to use my craft knife to get those bits off now. And then just going a bit further up on that bit. I should have probably used my thin strips, they would have worked really nicely on there. So let's add our ribbon through and all of our decoupage layers. So I've gone for a gold that matches really perfectly. So that's going to fit on there, so we can just trim that out and we can thread this through our tags.
Oh, Nat, you're giving us all the inspo today. Honestly, the comments. Claire Olcott says, this card is looking fab. Love this idea. Anne Richards says, yes, I'm going to adapt it for some of my other collections.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
We've got tag pads.
We've got tag pads for loads of different collections, so this will work really nicely and in a lot of those designs.
Absolutely. And we do like plain core ones as well.
Yeah.
If you want to add your stamps or, you know, mat and layer with your own papers and things. Oh, that's gorgeous.
We're going to pop this on. It's turned out quite nicely, considering 10 minutes ago I did not know what this card was going to look like. So I'm quite pleased with that.
I would be. It's looking awesome.
So I'm going to pop this along here. Layer up this one as well. Oops. Let's pop that on there. This one on here, and then let's go in.
Oh, I can't wait to see all these guys layered up. They're going to look so cute
With this, giving us that nice fun decoupage on here as well, just finishing off this design, popping that on there, and then let's go in with a sentiment. I think I'm going to go for, there's one on here that says happy birthday.
Oh yeah, that's going to
works
be perfect.
so well. So let me just get it out of that bag and we'll stick this on. Got a perfect little foam pad strip ready to go.
Oh, that was just waiting for you.
And that can go under there like that. And if you want to finish it off with some, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go in with my gold gemstones. I thought I had another pack open, but I don't. So let's go in with these ones.
I swear, honestly, I swear, these are my most frequently used gemstones.
They are. They're just the best. I mean, we mostly do things in gold and silver, so they're absolute essentials just to have on hand for any cards that we're making. So let's finish it off with 3 up there. Oops. 3 up there. And then 3 in the other corner, and we're done.
Nah, I love this card so much. Everybody else at home is loving it as well.
It's a great way of creating fun folds as well.
Just something different to do with your tags. Gorgeous.
Because you do have the extra sort of score line here that does bend ever so slightly. It just means that you can stand this up sort of with it closed.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely beautiful, especially with that insert peeking through, and then when you untie that ribbon, it's going to look gorgeous with the sentiment to match.
Yeah, absolutely
beautiful. Thank you so much,
You're
Natalie.
welcome.
Honestly, get this kit in your basket. We're going to have a really quick recap of everything that we have in the show. If you're just joining us, or you've missed us, or there's a lot of chat about neighbours and husbands turning up when Hunkydory TV is just on.
Well, you need to lock yourself in a cupboard.
I think so, 100%.
10 till 11.
So
anyone in?
Yeah. Someone said, I need to do, those little do not disturb signs in hotels. Yeah. You need to put one of those on the living room door so that no one can disturb you. So if you need a little recap, we've got you back. We're going to go through this again. This is our beautiful Woodland Story birthday surprise. It's $11.99. It is such a bargain. It should have been $19.99, and it's easy to see why. It commands that price point, but we're not giving it to you at that price. Like I say, it is one that we have found to Throwback Thursday. Got that beautiful wallpaper pattern in there with those bunnies. This is the one that you use for your other side of the gatefold?
Yes.
Little bit,
just a little bit of that.
Little bit left over, absolutely perfect. Gorgeous way of using your scraps to match those tag pads. Again, we've got that one with those presents. Again, pop your parchment behind it as well. Really bring that in. Just have it fading from the cardstock to the parchment. It's going to look gorgeous with that confetti as well on there. Absolutely beautiful. 8 Matastic topper sets filled with just the cutest little characters. They are so gorgeous. Really nice vintage colourways in here. You've got kind of like some rich tones here, that mustard yellow, that really lush forest green there, and then some people, see, I've put these away now. Emily had them all perfect for me, and then I just picked and flipped and ruined it. There we go, those gorgeous sort of soft lime greens and sky blues there for you. And then we've got even more really fun characters in here. We've got the squirrel, the bunny, the bears in here. All of your favourite characters from this collection are in here. Absolutely gorgeous. All foiled and die cut, ready for you to just press out, add to your cards with some glue or a little bit of foam pads, and they're going to be absolutely wonderful. Again, gorgeous L-shaped borders, that pink there in that same pattern. Again, I could imagine cutting out strips, the pink and the blue, and just having them alternating. That's going to be another gorgeous idea of how to use this kit. Really gorgeous. Foiled and printed cardstock in here as well, just to give you that little bit of just a little bit of luxury there for you. And this is the topper set that we had in the first demo with those beautiful birthday bears. Absolutely stunning. £11.99 with that all over beautiful confetti. And then that's the one that Nat used on her card, that beautiful printed cardstock. Fussy cutting that bear and that border out. Absolutely amazing. I love this kit. And then what else have we shown you? We've shown you again the bargain of the century, £1.99 inserts. Whew, be getting 1, 2, 3, just add them in. They are so cheap. We have got our fabulous tag pad that Natalie just showed us. A really fun and different way to use them, decoupage them, make your gatefolds. Honestly, the comments, everybody is going to be trying out that card of Natalie's because it is so fun, so different. Absolutely gorgeous. That's $3.99. We have our wonderful parchment here. This is the one again that Natalie used in her second demo. £4.99. You get all those beautiful patterns throughout there. The balloons, the confetti, the kind of wallpaper print there as well. Oh, there it is. Gorgeous. Isn't it just stunning? And again, use it as your mats and layers just like Natalie did. It really is absolutely just so much fun to just play with, just so different to normal cardstock. So that's £4.99. And then the final thing that we showed you was our stamp sets that are £1.99 each. Incredible savings, especially because they all have 2 or 3 on here, sentiments to match their bunting, balloons, everything you need. Perfect for crafting outside of this kit as well. You get some really handy like balloons and presents and sentiments on there as well for those. So Emily has actually worked out everything for us.
Okay.
If you shopped the whole show, you bought absolutely every product that we've shown you, all the stamps, the tag pad, the inserts, everything. I mean, how much would that normally be? It'd be loads. It should be actually, the separate retail value is £67.92.
Okay.
You're not paying anywhere near that.
That's a bit of a, that's quite a big price point.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's an investment. You're not getting it anywhere near that. You're not going 50, not even 40, not even 35. It's £30.92 for everything. £30.92.
Almost half price.
It really is, absolutely. Some of those items individually are half price. So if you want everything, it's going to be just over £30. We're going to repeat the Win It Weekly before we get our third and final demo. 5 lucky winners for our Prism Garden Party Topper collection. We want to know, in March 2022, which oldest recorded town became the UK's newest city? Is it A, Colchester, B, Blackpool, or C, Canterbury? We are giving these fabulous colouring topper collections away to 5 lucky winners tomorrow, so get your answers in. Okay,
ready?
I still can't get over that price. £30.92.
I know, it's a crazy deal, isn't it?
Isn't it? Absolutely.
Madness.
Okay, Nat, I think we're coming to you.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick stamping card here. You'll see I've already stamped my bunny. He is my favourite, so we're using him again.
Absolutely.
I've stamped him. We've got a little bit more colouring to do on him though. And then we're going to do a 6x4 card with this one. So I've got a piece of cardstock here, which is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I'm going to start by creating my background with this one. So we're going in with these really fun balloons. So I'm just going to place my ink on here, and I'm going to go off the edge of my card and just create a super fun background down the edge of here. So just adding in my cardstock. I want to just fill out this whole section, and I think because we've got balloons, it's going to be really easy to do that, and we can sort of move them around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have them at really nice different heights. So we're going to place these on here. One more on there. Let's do another one. I'm just going to pop this in here, I think. And then we've got space just at the top to just put another one in that corner there. So I'll add that on there. I think I might just throw in another couple of sort of lines from
just like your little tails,
the balloons, just to fill in those little gaps there. So that is our background done. Now the colours in this collection that run through it the most with the balloons are sort of yellows, a pink and a really nice green. So we're going to go in with that, and I'm just going to really sketch my colouring on here. So I've gone for watercolour pencils for that reason, to give me that sort of really gorgeous sketchy finish. And I'm just going to go around the outside of my balloon and sort of bring in my colour to one point on there, and then we're going to do it again on here. We're going to alternate these colours so we get a nice mixture of these balloons on here. So just going in with that one, and then if you want to add sort of like a darker colour to this, then I'm going to go in with sort of like a really nice cherry sort of red colour, just to deepen some areas of that colour, make it a little bit more rustic looking on there. So our yellow is going to be next up. So I've gone for the lighter shade that we have in our collection, and then again just running that colour along the bottom. We'll go up here with the next one, and I'm not going to add water to this because I do still want to keep those line details within my drawings because of the feel of this collection. But if you wanted to sort of build up more colour, you could absolutely go in with that other detailing. So just finishing off with this nice green colour, bringing those in just to deepen the area there. You want to do it in kind of like a circular motion because the balloons are obviously circles, so you want to go around and sort of curve it up to create that dimension. So just going all over first of all, and then just curving that image in, and obviously we can build up a lot of colour on this bit here or we can do lighter colour on there.
Oh, they look
like
so good.
So we've got our balloons ready to go. We're going to pop our rabbit just under here, and then my sentiment is going to fit on the bottom. So we can place our sentiment where we want it, and then we'll do our colouring on our little bunny, keeping it really, really clean and simple. We're going to go for our sentiment, which is great. It says happy birthday to you, so just pop in our VersaFine on there, and then we'll place that nice and centrally on our card there, and we'll just lift that up.
Perfect.
And then for our bunny, I have gone in with sort of like our brown shade. It's like a cinnamony colour, and then a lighter colour, and I'm also going to bring in this deeper colour as well. There's lots of colours going on in here, so I'm just going to first of all just really, really lightly go over with this colour here, like so. You can see it just ever so slightly, but it's not really there. And then I'm going to do the same again with this sort of reddy colour, just to keep bringing in those different shades of colour. And then I'm going to go in with my darker brown, and we're going to bring in that colour on top, and then just sort of where I know that I'm going to have more dimension, we're going to bring that in as well. So under here, just under our ear, and into that sort of whiter section, and then back around the other side of our bunny's face. We'll keep that really nice and dark, and then just sort of colour in towards that area to give you that nice,
that looks so
fur-like feel. So we've got him ready to go. I'm just going to add a little bit more colour under here, like so, and just a bit more under my ear there as well. And then we can just pop him on with some foam pads. Let's go for a nice big piece of foam pad here, because then we can just circle this around on our bunny. Oh, lots of coverage on that bit. Have I got a little square anywhere? And we'll just pop that on there.
Perfect.
Give him a little bit of shaping before we pop him on. Stick him in the centre there.
Oh, that looks so good.
And then we're going to pop this onto our card blank. So I'm going to just flip this over so I can pop a little bit of tape on the back, and then straight onto a 4x6 card blank. So popping that now straight onto here.
Oh,
and
gorgeous.
You've got a super cute little card. But imagine making these for birthday invites.
Oh, wouldn't they look amazing?
It would be so cute.
Or like a notelet set with all 4 animals done in the same way, nice and clean. Oh, I absolutely love that. And these stamps are just $1.99. You can have a little play, have a little practice. If stamping's, maybe not something you've tried, this is such a great way to build a really nice stash of stamps. How gorgeous does he look?
He's so cute.
He's so cute. So don't forget to hop over to our website.
Oh, you did a good one there, Becca.
Honestly, I'm good, aren't I? I probably stole it from the comments. Hop over to our website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, and be adding in these Throwback Thursday bargains. If you want everything, it's just £30.92. Okay, TV schedule. Oh, I'm very excited for telly today, Nat.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Some great deals.
Some great deals. You can see our incredible new Art Deco collection at 1 and 5 today with Anne-Marie. It's the most stunning collection I've ever seen. I was on holiday with this when this collection was being worked on, but I absolutely cannot wait for these shows. They're going to be incredible. 3 p.m. we have got a Fabhesive back in stock show.
Oh, I wonder what might be on that one.
Maybe Fabhesive might be a little bit of a hint. We don't know. We're saying nothing. And then next up on Hunkydory TV, the Art Deco Paradise collection lands here with us. Anne-Marie and myself are doing that show at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I absolutely cannot wait for it. Do not miss it. But that is all of our telly schedule today. So you've got plenty more crafty fun to be just enjoying. Just chill out, put that do not disturb sign on the door and get your crafty fix. We'll see you same time, same place here again tomorrow. Don't forget that Win It Weekly giveaway as well. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday.